What's going on, everybody? Chris here from Friendly Frenzy Games. We are back playing some more Teardown campaign missions. Super excited to hop into it again, obviously. Always with the same premise here, completing all objectives and showing you guys how we set up and get the job done here. So let's see what the next campaign mission is that we've got on tap here. So we have Lockell State Penitentiary. There's a telegram here. So a side mission for Malice in Woonderland. What do we have? Deeply embedded, my opening letters incorporate something hidden. While on our nocturnal, daunting earth retribution. Okay, it's a poem. Not really sure. Side mission, though, Malice in Woonderland. Very interesting. Never seen anything from the Lockell State Penitentiary. But let's see what we have. So this is back at Lee Chemicals. Interesting. A very large mission here. So we have 5 primary targets with an additional 3 secondary targets. Not really sure here, though, what we actually need to do. Okay, right now. Help locked up Lee sabotage Gordon's Woonderland. Demolish the rides so they are below the marked threshold. Okay. Breaking a neon sign will trigger the alarm. Very interesting. So this sounds like it's purely destruction, but we do need to make note of the electronic sensor. Breaking a neon sign will trigger the alarm. Fire alarm. Beautiful. Okay, sweet. So it doesn't sound like it's too bad. We're not messing around with wired boxes or anything. It just sounds like it's going to be primarily destruction. Obviously, if we are, this is Lee Chemicals. Wow, it's completely different now. Completely different. But super excited to pop in and see what this looks like. Okay, so obviously if we break this neon sign, it's going to trigger the alarm. Okay, so it's going to be interesting to see how we do this here then. With this, obviously, we should be able to kind of level. I'm not really sure. Actually, you know what? Just in case, I want to just make sure. This is a completely different looking Lee Chemicals map, but I like it. Very, very cool. So we have to make sure that we are not breaking these neon signs, but we still need to level all of these targets below these kind of marked areas here. So you can see it's, 4.2 meters too tall. But again, we have to watch these neon signs. I don't know if we could just kind of pull these off the wall. Probably not. Okay, so we know what we have to do there. 9.6 meters too tall. Okay. So you can see all of these have neon signs on top. Okay, so it's going to be pretty interesting, but I don't think it should be overly complicated. It's one of those things that, we can kind of focus on one objective at a time and systematically kind of take them out and then just save and move forward from there. So the whole idea is going to be able to do these just without tripping an alarm. So I think, with this, we've done this before and that we're able to just kind of chop it down pretty evenly. I don't know if that's really going to work, but use the shotgun here to, okay, that's going to break. Yeah, okay. Okay. No problem. Have to figure out the best way to do this. It's going to be basically taking out, yeah. So you can see we were able to level a little bit at a time, and oh, it's going to fall in anyways. Okay, so I don't actually know why that one broke before it hit the ground. I don't think it's connected to anything, so I'm not really sure why it broke. But we're going to have to see. Chances are, if it actually, if it doesn't fall. Okay, so we can kind of lean this on the car for now. That might work. That's gonna cave in too now. Okay, so I wonder if it's getting caught up on those light posts. Either way, I think with this, actually, if we got it to fall backwards, it would fare a little better. Maybe that's kind of what we're missing here. Because if it fell backwards onto the backing of this sign, I'm not really sure. I think we're having issues right now because it's falling forward. So we'll have to see. I don't want to save yet because I want to make sure that I'm actually doing it the right way. I just don't know how to actually get this to fall backwards. I don't know if we can use our cables to kind of pull it towards the roof here, because that might work. I just don't know. We'll try it. Let's try it. Actually, maybe that's what we could do, is just use the truck to pull it down a bit. I don't know if we're actually able to reach up top here, though. Okay, so we have... Whoa. I wonder if I can just strap it to this. I don't know if this is still yellow. So it's orange. I don't know if it'll still connect or not. The orange must mean it's like super tight, I think. This is gonna come falling back pretty quickly, I think. That's actually one thing that I've never noticed is, I mean, I've seen before that the cables, when you put them in place, change color from yellow to like an orange, but I've actually never noticed really until now what the orange potentially means. But it looks like, obviously with that, it's very tight. I think that's what I've been looking for like the longest time. This, obviously, it might bring this sign falling back pretty violently, but we want it to fall backwards though, so see if we can get that to... Whoa. Okay, well that worked. That worked. So we need to get it to fall on the back. Now obviously we have it pulled under the threshold there, so we're all good. I'm just going to quick save this. I'm hoping that it doesn't slide down anymore. I'm going to see if we pull this truck out of here, if that screws up what we have. I'm pretty sure this is like leaning on the roof, so we should be fine. Yeah, okay. Perfect. So I think that's going to be the trick with this, is we just can't have it fall forward, because then it's not going to collapse on the neon. So that's perfect. So that's one of the optional objectives here. Obviously we know with this one, we have to level the entire roof without breaking this neon sign. So let's see how to best do this then. I'm going to go back to the bombs. So that's super cool. Again, we have to watch out for fire alarm. So we will just extinguish these flames while they come up. Blow the roof off this place. Gonna just try and level it so that it all falls at the same time. And we can blow out the biggest holes with the bombs here, and then maybe use the shotgun to go around and clean up the small leftovers here, but we'll have to see. Okay. Obviously you can see having upgraded bombs and having a lot of them is going to be super helpful in this. They do a lot of damage, so definitely worthwhile finding some money and putting it into your tools. Let's extinguish this. Don't hear any other fires. Okay, so we have, I'm going to just save this because we're in pretty good shape, I think, right now. We just have to be careful. I might need to use cables on the actual sign itself. We just, again, need to make sure that this is going to fall in backwards if it's going to fall in. Or even if we could try and, we just need to separate this roof from the sign. So I wonder if we could do it with a rocket launcher and just shoot a bit above. Okay, so far so good. Okay, I wasn't sure how that was going to go. If we do it away from the neon, though, we might be okay. Let's just see. Oh, the falling debris broke that neon. Okay. Let's just see if we can get it to fall flat on itself. Might be a little easier at this point. A little cleaner, a little quicker. That's it. Yeah, I knew that. So we basically need to get it to go off. I don't know what this time... Oh, maybe we could use nitroglycerin so I could time it a bit better. Let's try this. I don't want it when the room is above, so as soon as that leaves, we can use this. Oh, wow, it still just annihilated it. Okay, too strong. Maybe we can just shotgun under here. see our shotgun still does a lot of damage, so. Okay. Now we've seen these buildings get hung up on some pretty crazy things before, so I just want to make sure that even the doors and stuff we're taking out here so that there's no chance that this is going to sit. So you can see we've got a couple of pillars still left, but if we get the building to fall in on itself, kind of flat down or not, we shouldn't really do a whole lot of damage to the neon sign. You can see though, like as good as the physics are in this game, like realistically this building should not be standing completely up straight as it is, but for the most part though, this game does a very good job in factoring in physics there. You can see really contingent on just a few things here. How much further do we have? That's here still. Okay. But with this though, we're able to just kind of pancake this building on itself at this point. If we just keep making it fall flat, we should be okay. Careful. Okay. Still too tall. Whoop. Just have to watch that shot. I'm gonna just bomb. We're gonna use the shotgun on like the parts closer to the sign, but we can afford to knock out a lot of this building with bombs. Because we don't want to just keep using the shotgun to clip off millimeters here. There we go. That's better. Gonna need to go back and extinguish this. Maybe not. Oh, I hear something. Okay. Little fire here. Okay, so how much do we still need another 3 meters to drop. So, gonna save. We just keep kind of trimming this down. We need to find out though. Okay, so right here, I'm just gonna let's use some nitro. Just so that we keep some bombs on hand. But it's still hung up on just like really small areas here. Ow. Okay, so it looks like we need to spend a little bit more time up front here. Doing some damage. There's our shotgun. Okay, so we didn't break this. I want to pull this up and out of the way so that any more damage that we do isn't going to affect this. So as long as we don't break the sign, it should be fine. Obviously we can pick it up, move it, whatever. We just can't destroy it. I'm going to just use some more. This whole thing is just caught up on like a very small amount of debris still. Very finicky. Okay. So now we can just, now that these neon signs have been separated, as long as these don't break, we should be able to just level this thing now. Without any real issue. But you can see there's just so much debris that this is sitting on now that getting caught up on like every corner. I think it probably makes sense to take it out of the top. Can't believe actually how much this building is taking. The building is like still just a little too tall. Okay. Be careful here with our fire alarm. Still hear a fire. Okay. And this is still too tall, so we're still just sitting. It looks like it's being hung up on this car here. Let's use a pipe bomb, just because. building has taken a lot of damage. A lot of damage. You're definitely going to want to have a lot of your tools upgraded for this one. Because you're going to need a lot of bombs, you're going to need a lot of ammo just to get this job done. You could probably do it with a car as well. But you can see, that took quite a while to drop that building. I'm going to just make sure now that these signs are kind of up and out of the way. I'm going to just leave them in this pile of rubble because we shouldn't need to come back here. And I just don't want them getting broken by any other destruction that we cause here. So let's go ahead and put these up and out of the way. You don't want to slam them down because we don't want to bust that up. Okay. What's interesting actually is that these have all been optional objectives so far, but you can see we just demolished the crap out of that building, so that's cool. This one, gonna need to kind of do the same thing, I would imagine, as we had done before. Maybe we'll pull that Jeep around just to get some height. Actually, I guess we could just plank. Okay, let's just plank on this. Oh. Okay, so there's neon on both sides of these. So that's going to be a little bit of a trick here. Let's see if we can just... Okay. Okay, so it's going to fall backwards. But it didn't break. I don't know if that's because we were right-clicking and holding. That we were able to control that a little bit. So it looks like this is still too tall. It was showing us the tallest point, so that's fine. So it was the car. Now I don't know if we can actually drag the sign. It looks like we can. I just don't know. We want to do it without breaking it. I would save right now, but I don't want to take the chance that we've gotten ourselves into something that we can't come back from. So I don't know how much we're actually going to be able to take this off of where it is without kind of slamming the glass into the ground. Okay, that's what I was afraid of. Okay. So, if we can kind of anchor this a little bit. I had pretty good luck. Like, if we were to shoot the car off, I would imagine it's going to hit the first try. Yeah. Okay. Surprisingly, that didn't really do too much damage to anything, which is kind of nice. But, as I mentioned though, it is a double-sided sign, so we have to figure out how to actually get it to fall in an area where it's not going to do a whole lot of damage. Like, I wonder if we just... this will collapse in on itself now. Looks like this is all hung up on pillars. So let's separate these. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay. Now, I wish that it would have. I wonder if we can slide it off now. If we dislodge this sign, if it'll... or if it just makes sense to kind of lower it. We'll see. We're just going to do this slow, and it shouldn't be that big an issue. I just don't want to send it slamming into the ground super fast. Again, we had pretty good control over the sign last time, but at this point I feel like if we use the shotgun to dislodge this part, it's going to just come falling off too fast. So I'm gonna just continue bombing these corners out, I think. That might be too much for me. Yeah, of course. Okay, I should have saved where we had it, because I could have chipped my way down from there. try and do what we did, I guess. Let's maybe separate these first. Probably makes more sense. Still gonna have issues though, because it's gonna pancake in, and I think it's gonna just fall on this first set of cables, but we'll see. Okay, so that's that. And we'll just buckle it. It's gonna fall forward, which is fine. It's slow enough, I think. Actually, I didn't realize that we still had the car attached to this, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, so let's quick save here, because we're in a pretty good spot. Now I just want to place a bomb that is not going to do too much damage and dislodge this. The biggest thing, again, is really just making sure that we don't have the neon. I wonder if I would take the car off. Okay. So that's a good spot now. Now we take this. Okay. So it's going to fall a little too hard. If we back the car up under the sign a bit, okay, I can't drive this one. No problem. Let's put a bomb then here. I don't want it too close to the sign because, again, the explosion is going to rip that sign apart. This might fall into the wall. Okay. So that's not so bad. That's not so bad. Again, we have to kind of do the same thing. I just want to do this damage, though, without... Okay, that didn't really do anything. We're just trying to level this a little bit without touching the neon. I don't want the sign to come flying off. If we get rid of this underneath, this might help too, actually. And then we might be able to just pull the sign forward. It doesn't just automatically go. Doesn't look like it will, but shouldn't be too hard now to clean this up. Let's just quick save this. Okay. Okay. So that's a pretty good spot. Again, just making sure that our fires are put out. And then with this, I don't think if we shoot it off from here, it should not. Yeah. Nice. I was going to say, it shouldn't fall too far that we're going to have much of an issue. But, okay, perfect. Okay, that's not good. We're going to need to address that sign like right away because we quick saved. So I'm going to need to drag this so that it does not hit something and trigger. See if we can drag this down to the floor now. On our own accord, we can kind of control this a little better. Okay, so if we leave it here, I'm hoping that it doesn't actually get damaged somehow. But it should be okay. Let's quick save again. And hopefully we're not stuck on this now, but it should be fine. Even though I can't imagine that neon rubbing along the ground is great. It is what it is. Okay, so we're quick save. So that's 3 objectives already. Again, this mission is pretty easy. You just have to kind of be systematic in what you're taking down and how you're doing it. Again, definitely would help to have all of your tools upgraded ahead of time. At least your destructive ones. So that's going to be fine. The neon, I would imagine that's considered neon as well. This shouldn't be too bad, though, if we can just control it falling. Okay, couldn't do that. If we use some cables, that'll probably be fine, though. Just to kind of angle it towards where we want it to be. Let's see if we can do that. I don't really know if there's like a good spot to have it fall, but let's try it. Gonna plank up to here for now. Okay. So that's red. I'm assuming that means it's not gonna connect. Orange is nice and tight though. Whoa. Of course, it's not anchored really into the floor, so that's now not gonna do anything. Let's try this again. Okay. Try this. Anchor it to there. Okay, I guess I wasn't reaching that. Let's just try this again. Or maybe if we... Let's try this. Oh, that's not going to be good either. Yeah, I knew it. Okay. Be a little smarter about this time. Let's first... Okay, so that doesn't reach. Does it reach this? It does. It's very tight there. That's gonna come flying. I don't know though if we put like a bunch of tension over on the other side, what that's actually gonna do. So that just doesn't reach. That does, and it's very tight. Let's see what this looks like. Okay. You can see that pulled it nice and tense, but we were able to just level it out nice and easily. That's not going anywhere now. Okay, so that worked out fine. I did not expect that, but that was... Alright. So definitely cables are key. Okay, that's not good now. I'm assuming that that's our sign that did the damage, so we're gonna need to fix this very quickly. Can we... Uh-oh. Might be in a bit of an issue here now. Oh. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna need to watch this. Gotta figure out why. We can't really afford to break these now, because it's gonna just come flying the other way. That's gonna fall. Is that gonna be fine? Okay. Okay. So it shouldn't do damage to itself now. I just want to see though. The fact that it's still spinning is kind of scary. I'm gonna just see if we can put this on the ground a little bit more. I don't want this walking into somewhere and... Okay. That should be fine. That should move now. Just so it's not going to damage itself while we're doing something else, because I could totally see why we would run into issues with something like that after. Okay, so we haven't even seen some of these other objectives. We're really close to getting all of the optional ones done. Obviously, we have 2 of the required ones as well, but this one just looks like it's another another tower objective. It's a much smaller building, but again, obviously, we have our neon up top here. So let's first just see, I mean, if we can remove the neon, it's pretty easy to level the building. So let's just see if we can go about doing this. Okay, I'm just gonna put a little knob on the roof here. And see. I just want to climb up on the roof. Okay. Now what do we need to do? Take that thing off. That's not what I wanted. Okay, somehow that didn't break the neon. I want to be careful though, because this boat is kind of collapsed in on our swan sign. The neon we need to keep. This... Oh, I guess this is maybe neon too, or no? No. I gotta get this small enough sizes that we can just kind of pull it off without damaging the neon, if that's possible. I should be able to just pull it straight back through here. Maybe not. Let's try this again. Okay. Have to go piece by piece here. Okay. So that's fine. Chip that all up. Okay. This one shouldn't be too bad. Again, we're going to be kind of... I just got to make sure that we can get this off the roof properly, and that shouldn't be a problem. Ah, okay. Gonna need to do that slow. I wasn't sure if it was gonna be low enough for us to, if it was gonna be low enough to have issues hitting the ground. Okay. Can I reach that from here? No, right? Okay. Try this again. Uh-oh. Okay, so we have planks. We're gonna just try and walk this down a little bit. Slow down our speed so we're not slamming into the ground with this neon. These glass tubes. Okay. So that's good. We were able to do that slow enough. Okay. So as long as we are able to get this sign far enough away and we don't bump into anything. It's on the ground now, so I'm just going to quick save this. Just in case we run into something and break these glass tubes. Let's go ahead and put this up over here for now. Should be far enough away from any potential damage. Okay, so now we should be able to just have a heyday and blow this place apart. Okay. Oh my. Okay, well that did a lot of cool damage. It exploded all of them. I thought I was far enough away. Apparently I wasn't. That's the first time I've actually got to like really use nitroglycerin like that. So now that I know that creates a mini nuke essentially, I will be a little smarter. Okay, quick save now that that's up and out of our way. I'm gonna basically do the same thing. I want to ideally keep everything kind of the same height here, so we can just kind of pancake it in on itself all at the same time. Maybe we'll use a hunting rifle and do this from a safe distance. Oh wow. Must have been closer last time. That nitroglycerin does a lot of damage. Very, very cool. There we go. Yeah, that nitroglycerin does awesome damage. That whole thing just got absolutely demolished. That was awesome. Okay. What else do we have? We have 3 over here. So we can't demolish the neon sign. So it looks like it's just on the front of this wheel. It is. So the biggest thing is just figuring out how to get this sign off. Okay. Now I don't know if we kind of sever the connection here, if it would be easy to catch the dish. Okay, apparently that broke the neon sign. I don't know exactly how big this sign is. I would have thought it's just the front piece as long as you don't break a glass tube on it, but apparently not, unless I missed my shot. I'm gonna try and dislodge this wheel. Okay, so what I really want to do there is try and catch that. I don't know how much sense that makes. I don't know if that's really possible. But I'm not gonna be able to do that well zoomed in, that's for sure. Okay, so one shot broke the thing. I wonder if we can just walk up there. Okay. I don't know if this is really gonna do what yeah, it's not really going to get me to where I want to go. I broke a neon sign somehow. That's scary. It shouldn't have been that sign. So I don't know which sign we broke. but we're gonna have to pay attention to that. Okay, so I tried catching that, but obviously it's going way too fast. So let's plank this, and if we can dislodge and walk it down, I think that's the play here. Okay. Now what? Okay. Oh. That's probably too steep. Okay. No. If we can just do a flat little platform up there. No. I'm gonna save this because I like the majority of this rigging, but that one, I really want to get like a flat platform up there. I think would be awesome. Because I feel like it'd be easy enough to dislodge the wheel. We just can't have it crashing down with too much speed. So if we can walk it down, it wouldn't be so bad. Okay, I wonder actually if we can use this machine. To get a bit of a platform. There. I wonder what that looks like. I thought I emergency stopped. Probably no different. We lost our connection now too. Okay, I'll just quick load. This one's really not that hard. Again, I'm just trying to... I feel like we could do a lot better if we had a platform here, but... Actually, what I can do... Maybe... Okay, let's try that. Do a plank inside the car. What? I think one of the signs that we've taken down is like glitched now. Because sometimes it breaks, sometimes it doesn't. I just don't know which one it actually is. Okay. Nice to know that we can climb that outside ring, because maybe we won't need a plank here. Just try and... Okay. Shotgun again. No room to stand there, but as soon as we can get into this car, use it as a little bit of a platform base thing here. Okay. Just gotta be careful that we're not blasting this sign off. Okay, let's plank from here to the car. Okay. We need a little bit of space here to work. Okay, that's pretty good. Now, can we hold this sign? We can. So I'm gonna need to try. I don't know what oh, some buckshot must have hit the neon, so I just need to figure out where we need to shoot this off from and then do a quick grab of the wheel. Not sure how it's held on. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, so it actually looks like it's held on by the bigger wheel there. I thought it was only held on by this little gear part, but... We hit the neon this time. So I'm not sure. Like, I've shot in the same place a couple of different times, and it's appearing to be a little different each time here. I'm gonna just make another plank so we can get a little further out. Maybe another one as well. Just so I can see really kind of where this is actually connected. Oh. Okay, I wasn't ready to catch it there. But it looks like it is just this centerpiece. But that time we like hit a light somehow. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's a two-piece neon? I'm not sure if the white part breaks, if that's fine, or no. Because I need to try now and separate the white from the red. Okay. That is an interesting piece that I wasn't expecting. I don't know how I keep hitting this light. Oh, I hit the red now. Okay. So that's the white that's now unhooked. And I hit the white again. Okay. Let's see what we got here. I don't know how I hit that. Okay. Oh my. Okay, so I can get the whole piece to dislodge, which is helpful. I was expecting just the white part at that point. I'm gonna save. At this point, I think we're only held in by this one piece, so I have to be able to... I can grab the white and I can grab the red. I just don't know if I can grab them both at the same time. I don't exactly know if this whole piece falls, if I can grab it. This I can't grab, so I'm not sure. Okay. I have now both pieces. But how? It's hard to like see to be able to walk this in. If we jump, we're screwed. I think I'm too high up. I need almost like a plank to walk down. Because if we jump, we're going to slam it into the floor. I can't really pull it behind me because it's going to come back into the wheel. I mean, we can, I guess, a little bit, but... okay, so... oh, God. Okay, well, it's kind of stuck there. I thought that was falling. It's kind of stuck there. I don't want to save because it is not in a good spot at all. But I do want to see if we can kind of climb our way up to being able to just grab it now. Because if I can essentially just grab it and walk it down, that's really what we need to do. So we're in pretty good shape here. I feel like. I just don't know exactly where it's caught. But it's caught on something. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. It's still caught on something. But we got it. We have it. That's not good. I have it wedged on everything. I can't really do damage to... oof. I can't really do damage to any of these structures. I need to make room to move this wheel out. I need to try and lift this up. Ah, I knew that was going to be a problem. We got it stuck on too many things there. Okay. So before I do this, can I... come on. I need a way to get down clear. clearly. I can't go back through there. I think I need to basically... Come on. I can grab the wheel from here. So I need to get rid of this. And plank. I just need space to walk down with this massive... What happened? I don't know which one is breaking. Let's just try this again. Okay, so I have it again. If I drop down... Oh god. I think I fell like right through the arm. Okay. No. If I could put it over my head. I don't know how I didn't grab that. If we could put it over our heads and jump down, it wouldn't be a problem. But because it's like under us, how does this? It doesn't like smashed right over us. Okay. So here we are again, but because it's the wheel, can I just kind of like inch it down? The wheel is so thin that you can't really walk your way down it. I need to... I need to be able to pull this off to somewhere. Okay, so we're at a very similar position again. I need to walk along here nice and slow and not fall. But again though, we have the same issue where everything is too thin to jump. Here's our planks. I don't think I can walk into the car, into this little Ferris wheel car, because it'll probably break the tube when I drop in. Okay, it didn't. I'm surprised. That gets us down a little bit. If I can just keep inching... Ah! Okay. That shouldn't have worked, but it did. I kept inching down. We're gonna quick save, and hopefully that doesn't kill us here, because we're still having some issues on this railing. Now, I want to just kind of drag it along here, because I can't really do any damage to this fence because of where we have the wheel right now. Okay, I'm gonna quick save. Gotta get it up over this. Okay, a little bit at a time here. See if we can pull this over and maybe into the... Oh my, it's so hard to see sometimes. Okay, see if we can pull this like up into the trees. Try and not shred this up. Okay, we should be totally fine there then. Okay, wow. Now this should be pretty easy to just have go down. I'm gonna just move hopefully move this bottom cart out of the way a bit. And if we can do that. I emergency stopped, but it didn't want to. I just don't want a cart at the very bottom. And then it should be fine. So now we should be able to just clean these legs off and it'll fall. Use the gun here because the legs themselves are pretty thin. Okay. I guess now we can just use some nitro. Stand back. Okay. There we go. Oh. Oh, it's held up on the ticket booth. Okay. Shouldn't be a problem now. Perfect. Very cool. Okay. That one was harder than it should have been, but really, as you can see, it's not that hard. You just really have to work on being patient and inching your way down so that you don't break those tubes. Okay, so these last ones are primary ones. I don't know if that last one actually was an optional or not, but this one we know the strings are going to be an issue. Let's just see, though, with a shotgun what that looks like. Okay, so it gets stuck on the chairs. Okay, this is still going to... It was leaning forward, but it doesn't look like it's going. Okay, it is still, just very slowly. Okay. That's not so bad. I wonder now, I'm gonna save this, and just see if we can trim this out at the bottom when this comes around. And then if I can catch it. Okay. So far so good. Gonna basically need to do the same thing that we did. What's out over here? Yeah, I don't want to put it in the water. So just clear a little bit of the pathway here so that I can just drag this sign pretty much unimpeded. And then up and out of the way. It's a pretty big, awkward sign though. Might need to flip it down a bit or something. It's actually pretty tall. Don't want to go too fast because if we hit something, we're gonna break this. Come on. I let it go from too high up, I guess. Okay. Getting caught up on this light post now. You can see obviously the weird shape of these signs are kind of what presents the biggest issue. That, and obviously the glass is pretty easily breakable, pretty easily damaged. I don't want this too close to that because obviously that's our last objective there. I feel like it's probably fine here. We gotta get rid of this garbage can. Maybe this bench too. Just take out that lamppost. Make sure it doesn't fall in. And then if we keep it up out of here, we should be okay. Because it's not gonna take too much to level the rest of that structure. So let's just quick save this. Should be able to put a nice little bomb here. Hopefully that's not too close. Okay, still not enough to cave that in though. I don't think that dropped height at all, it just blew a chunk of the wall out. That should be good. Nope. Nope. There we go. Okay, perfect. So we have one left. All in all, not a very tough mission. You do need to take your time with it. This one's going to be a little interesting. We just really need to dislodge these two signs, though. Carry them. Oi! Shouldn't have done that with a shotgun. That was stupid. I knew that too, but... So we just have to wait for them to come to the bottom. We're going to try and line up a shot here. If we can just dislodge it when it's as close to the bottom as possible, then there really shouldn't be... Whoa. I don't know if we're hitting the wires in there or what's making that go. I wonder if I need to shoot the pole ahead, above. No, because that still just sent it to the floor. Okay. Okay, well it can't go up now. Okay. Okay, so as long as we demolish the pole, then it just can't climb. We don't want to cut it too close to the sign. I guess that's the trick with this one. We don't want to cut it too close to the sign because then it just sends the sign flying off, crashing to the floor. But that's not so hard, actually. Wait for this one to come dropping down. Shoot just a little above so that it can't... Okay. Not sure why that worked the last time. Maybe we didn't completely... Maybe it's because we didn't completely sever the thing, but... And then this one should be very easy to topple afterwards, I would imagine. What? We're doing the same thing that we did to drop the left side, so I'm not really sure why this next side is giving us so many issues, but again, it shouldn't be overly complicated. We just have to get a well-placed shot here, and we'll get the job done. Okay, so that one completely stopped it. Oh my. That must have been a little lower than we were. Did a nice little pile driver into the grass. Come on, why is that severing? I don't think a gun would do enough damage to the pole, but we'll try the gun this time. Okay. So 2 shots. Ah, I knew it as soon as I jumped off. I should have just walked. 2 shots with the gun, though, is enough to screw the pole up enough and not, like, over-damage it. We just have to get it to the point where this stops working. So it must be because it has, like, its electricals or something in here. This one, it would have slammed into the floor, but we were able to catch it. So before I jump off with it, I want to just kind of set it down, jump over it, because I would imagine I'm probably going to damage it doing that. Okay. Just want this out of the way, just in case for some reason the tower falls. The tower falls the wrong way. I thought honestly that would have broken it, but we were good there. Okay. So I'm gonna pull. I want these wires gone because I don't want the tower to fall towards the building. Looks like there's only the 1 cable. I guess 2. What we could do is cable this because we want it to fall this way. I guess that's not really attached anymore anyways, but we could just have this whole thing crash now. Take it right out at the base. Really light this thing up. I don't know what that's gonna look like, but okay, well that didn't fall forward, but that was still super cool. Okay, just like that, all the objectives are complete as long as we don't demolish any neon, or as long as something doesn't glitch and damage along the way here, we should be all good. Now we just got to get back to our escape vehicle. You can see our arrows over here, so that's awesome. Very, very cool mission. Doesn't even seem like Lee Chemicals over here anymore. Obviously, we're at that Woonderland place. That was a fun mission. Destructive. Completely kind of play as you want. Very, very cool. Interesting dynamic in having to kind of navigate those neon signs. Very cool. We have not played with any like trip triggers like that, so that's cool. You can see we're still at a score of 189 Mastermind. I don't remember if our next score is at 190 or if it's 200, but either way, though, we don't really need money at this point because we have all of our tools, I'm pretty sure, completely upgraded at this point. There's no more tools to unlock, so really money is kind of irrelevant at this point, which is kind of unfortunate because it's almost like there's no real point in collecting valuables and stuff unless you're going for the completionist achievement, which we will be. We will be for sure, but I'm surprised actually that if you go through and you're collecting all of this, that you can kind of completely upgrade all of your tools already without even being... I don't know how close we are to being done the game, but I'm surprised actually that you can kind of cap out already. But anyways, thank you everybody for hanging out with us a little bit today. If this is your first time with us, truly appreciate it. If you've been following along any bit of our progress in Teardown, truly appreciate that as well. Hopefully you guys were able to get something from this video. Either you were educated or entertained, learned something by how we played and how we kind of navigated these objectives to figure out how to kind of not have these neon signs break every time you touch them. If you like this video, give it a like. If you have any questions or comments, definitely drop them in our comment section here. If you haven't already, subscribe to the Friendly Frenzy Games YouTube channel, where we've got a boatload of Teardown content as well as other games also. Publishing content daily, so there's always something for you guys to enjoy. So again, Chris here from Friendly Frenzy Games. Truly appreciate you guys stopping by and checking us out. Have a great day, everybody, and we will see you in the next episode.